Ladies and gentlemen, it is a big, weird, wild world out there, folks, and here we stand. Al pie del cañón, ready for anything. I'm Rob Grams, that's the Natch, and you're listening to...
The ProBoh Show!
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, boys and girls, it is time. I am back after the least sexy traffic accident an adult male can possibly have. How are you doing, Natch? It's been a while,
Very
man.
well, thank you.
It's been a while. Yeah, are you feeling any better? Sorry, I'm interrupting you. How are we doing, boys and girls? Hopefully he's feeling better. How are you doing? It's been 6 weeks. I know I did a little impromptu show there halfway through my recovery. But now I'm back full time, my friends. Also, some news about the show coming up. On Monday, it is a bank holiday here in Spain, but for my international listeners, my friends out there outside of Spain, don't worry, the ProBoh Show will continue. It will be there at 8:30, live on Twitch, and then the podcast will be uploaded afterwards. As per usual, I'm going to do it from my home studio, as I've been known to do. How's everybody doing out there? If you want to join me live and interact with the show, you can do that on twitch.tv/professional bohemian. Twitch.tv/professional bohemian. That's Bohemio Profesional, but in English. And if you want to interact with me on Instagram or on Twitter, you can do it on Instagram at Professional Bohemian, the same as Twitch, or on Twitter at ProBoh, ProBoh. A big hello to Min joining us all the way from the Netherlands. The Bridge joining us all the way from Cantabria. How are you doing, guys? If you want to be as cool as those two, then you say it's very easy. How are you feeling, Natch? Sorry, man.
Very well, thank you.
Feeling better?
Much better. I think it was a 24-hour virus.
Yeah, I thought. Did you do the tea with whiskey?
No. That was my last last option.
Oh, dude, that should always be the first option. That's before the doctors or anything. As soon as you feel temperature, or as soon as you cough, occasionally I'll sneeze and I'll have a whiskey. Talking about it's St. Patrick's Day. How are you going to do anything for St. Patrick's Day?
No, I don't think so. No,
me neither. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remember that I used to have a pretty serious alcohol problem, and stay at home and be a good boy. Good blurry-eyed. Good morning, Bridge. Good morning, JC. The best good morning to you too, my friend. Guys, if you want to be as cool as these guys, jump on Twitch and join me there. You'll find the link on my Instagram. Okay, so what's coming up in the show today? Well, let me tell you guys. I asked 100 humans a question about romance today, Natch. A romantic question. After that, we're going to look at completing the news. We have news about the US presidential race of 2024, and toxic forever chemicals. Do you remember ages ago we did a news article that stated that there are toxic forever chemicals in rainwater, basically in water all over the planet. This is a little follow-up to that piece of news. But all that fun, guys, is coming up in the second half of the show. In the first half of the show, of course, we have a controversial unpopular opinion today. It's actually not controversial. Two things happened when I posted the unpopular opinion. First thing is, it was the most voted for, the most interaction I've ever had on an unpopular opinion today, and one of the most bias, one of the most heavily weighted towards one of the sides. Today's unpopular opinion was: we are all addicts. Somos todos adictos, right, Natch? It's been so long, he's forgotten where the button is. He just doesn't know where it is on the desk.
Yeah. But I don't have it even chart in the program.
Oh, Natch, thank you. That was such a surprise. It's early, guys. It's early. Natch and I are here from 7:30. When you're sick, you put some tea with your whiskey in the morning, says Min. Exactly, that's how it works. Born to Iron Man's here. Good morning, folks. Long time no see. Glad to see you again. Rise and shine, friends. Do you guys in Spain have an expression like rise and shine?
I'm not sure.
Rise and shine is something you would say like to encourage someone to espabilarte. Or espabilarse. Hey, rise and shine. Good morning, folks. Welcome, welcome. Of course, we do that here by saying, it's the ProBoh Show. You don't have a phrase like that in Spanish?
No, not exactly the same. No.
Yeah, it's not.
Maybe hoy va a ser un buen día or something, but no.
God. Today's going to be a good day.
Yeah, no.
No. It's like we don't have a word for mimo in English. You guys don't have a way to say, espabilarse. Or arrive on time. We say pa, says JC. Exactly. Okay, so I did have some news I wanted to go over today. I'm glad you're feeling better, Natch. I'm glad you're feeling better today. It makes me happy. So here we go. Some news from the LA Times. LA Times, very reputable publication. And it's talking about a phenomena in America, but I think this is a worldwide phenomena, really. Highways, autopistas, I think you'd say in Spanish. Nivelazo. He found it. They are getting deadlier. Highways are getting deadlier with fatalities up 22%. More than 22% more people are dying on American roads. Why do you think that is, Natch? What do you think?
Well, maybe it's a combination of a lot of factors, like more traffic, or people are more tired because schedules at work. I don't know.
Depending on the American, you get a different answer. It's either Biden's fault or Trump's fault. No. The biggest reason is our addiction to our smartphones, to our telephones. Apparently, is the biggest contributing factor. It's just the phone says, Min, can we get a ProBoh approved? He's on fire.
ProBoh approved.
The bridge says, Levántate y anda. No?
That's a biblical sentence by...
really?
By Jesus himself.
In English, the translation is, rise and shine, guys. Yo, Jesus, thanks, man. Levántate y anda. So, like, literally, get up and walk.
Yeah, that's what he said to a dead guy, what's his name? Lazaro or something.
Lazarus. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, that's what Jesus said to Lazarus, she continues. Hey, dude, give yourself a ProBoh approved, man.
ProBoh approved.
Dude! Nachi's on fire today. Makes me worry for the complete the news. You know I like to beat him. Levántate y anda. Oh, dude, I came into work on the metro this morning. Dude, Asco, it almost makes me want to risk my life on my patinette again. It's like going to a Metallica concert at a leper colony. It's just people squeezed into each other. It's the grossest. I need to figure something out, man. I can't. It depresses me. By the time I get off the metro, I already want to come home. I'm already done. That's my stress for the day. Either that or I need to come in earlier when there are less people. I don't know where it is. It's gross, guys. If you see, you know what annoys me most? Line 10 is one of the busiest lines. Okay, first thing in the morning because it's all people going to work. You'll see the metro car is full, but people don't care. I can squeeze in here, can't I? Just one more. You know, and you get people like, I don't want to say fat people because that's really rude, but fat people, and they're pushing themselves in, and all the rest of us are just getting squeezed. Dude, it's a health crisis. Coronavirus, friends. Whatever. I'm mourning now. Oh, the ProBoh Show is back. How do you think they feel being in the metro with you? Says Min. Yeah, true. They're like, oh, all these bald people. At least I wasn't sneezing and coughing. There was one dude who coughed in my face. In my face! To be fair, he couldn't move anywhere else to cough. He couldn't even raise his arm to cover his mouth. So I wasn't annoyed. But it was awful. Wakey, wakey, eggs and baked. And Bakey says, Alone Strong. How are you doing, Alone Strong? Welcome to the show. Okay, so yeah, apparently the biggest contributing factor to this 22% rise in mortality in cars on roads. Again, it seems to be an American phenomenon, but I would argue it's probably all over the world, is our addiction, our fascination with mobile phones. Is your phone on when you're driving?
Yes, because I usually listen to Audible or some podcast, and yes, it can be distracting.
Yeah, it can be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, because the messages pop up, right? You know, there's a thing in the radio that you're absolutely not allowed to do. It's a big no-no. Is you can't play car sound effects, honking horns, screeching tires. You can't play those on the radio. I don't know. In England, it's illegal. I'm not sure in the States or here in Spain, but in England, it's actually illegal to play sounds like that on the radio. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. Here is, I don't think it's illegal, but no, yes, we don't do it. Some technicians don't do it.
So, you know what I mean? I almost wonder, like, you know, is that a contributing factor, distracting sounds? Because, you know, people are listening to things that are not necessarily vetted by professional media people. Songs with sirens in it are horrible as well. As a general rule, Min, I would agree. Anyway, so that's news from the LA Times. There is more. There's some exciting news from the world of science today, Natch. Well, actually, this is a bit of old news that I bookmarked, that I saved especially to talk about on a show. This is from livescience.com. But based on an article released by Nature on the 8th of March. Now, scientists have discovered an enzyme that can turn air like we breathe, into energy. I mean, this should be the front page of every single newspaper in the world right now. Scientists discover an enzyme that can turn air into energy, potentially unlocking a new energy source for the whole world out of thin air. It's a relative of the tuberculosis bacteria. So this is either going to save the planet or kill us all. Let's be honest. A relative of the tuberculosis bacteria has long been known to convert hydrogen from air into electricity. Now scientists have discovered how. This is really, really big news. Again, if you want the links to any of the articles I talk about in the show, and there are more coming up, and there will be more in the second half of the show, you go to my patreon.com/professional bohemian. You find them all there. Scientists studying a cousin of the bacteria responsible for tuberculosis and leprosy. They need to come to the Madrid Metro, man. We can power the world. Have discovered an enzyme that converts hydrogen into electricity, and they think it could be used to create a new clean source of energy, literally from thin air. Oh my God. Big news from the world of science. Those guys doing God's work out there. Time to tax the air, says Min. Yeah, dude. You know what I mean? Is that not going to happen? We already pay for water, right? We pay for the land that we roam on. You know, we have to pay to earn money. We have to pay to save money. Then we have to pay when we spend money. Right? We get taxed on everything. We pay for our water. Next step, paying for the air. You know what I mean? You know, we pay for through one way or another, we pay for when we get ill, our treatment. You know, thank God we don't live in the States and we have public health care here. Because my back, what happened to my back and my chest, breaking my ribs, that would have ruined me in the States. I was talking to a very, very good friend of mine last night who lives in North Carolina. And he said, Rob, you know, if that had happened to you here, you would have been ruined financially. And it's true. Because I have no money. Okay, let's continue. Last thing I wanted to talk about. Nat, are you watching The Mandalorian?
No, I'm not.
Have you watched House of the Dragon yet?
No.
Oh, no.
But I'm not watching TV at this time, no.
Did you watch any of The Mandalorian? Did you watch season 1 or season 2?
No.
Oh, dude.
I'm not very Star Wars or similar.
I think you would. I would think you would like it, independent of it being a Star Wars thing. It's a great. It's like a. they use a storytelling trope that has been around for years, like the father figure, the mentor, and the young Padawan, or lone wolf and cub, they call it. And it's the Mandalorian. It's about a warrior and his adventures through space. Well, it was Disney's flagship show. It was the show that everybody bought Disney Plus for. Well, apparently it's struggling this season. I watched the first 3 episodes, and I'll be honest, meh. And the last episode 3, I'm not going to give any spoilers, don't worry. But episode 3 was a little bit strange. It was telling a story, it stopped, told another story, and then went back to the first one and didn't conclude either. It was really odd. But yeah, I don't know, if you're a Mandalorian fan, reach out to me, let me know what you think about Mandalorian episode 3, or at least the 3rd season, and tell me what you think about it. I'll be honest, I enjoy it because I enjoy the actor, Pedro Pascal, I enjoy the character of the Mandalorian, I enjoy Grogu, little baby Yoda. Now, yeah, I mean, you must know who baby Yoda is, right, Natch? Isn't that crazy? You've never seen the show, and there's probably millions of people never seen the show. Everybody knows baby Yoda. Everybody. Wow. The power of Disney marketing, man. The bridge says, Rob, I am perfectly aware that I am alive because I live where I do. Okay? I'm aware that I'm alive because I woke up this morning. Unless this is all a dream. I don't know. Okay, guys, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go to an unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion.
Woo! It is a hot one today. It's a hot one today. The unpopular opinion, quite controversial. Okay, today's unpopular opinion was, we are all addicts. We are all addicts. What are your thoughts on this, Nat?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
To something or another.
On Instagram, the most people ever have voted on today's poll. 94% agree with you that we are all addicts. That we're all addicts. Hang on. I am perfect. Because of the health system, says the bridge. I'm aware that I'm alive now because of the health system. Yeah, here in Spain. Absolutely. We're very, very lucky. Okay, so we are all addicts. Let's break this down. So yeah, overwhelmingly people agreed with that statement. Let me give you some pros and cons. First of all, before we go any further, let's define the word addict, right? According to Webster's dictionary, it's a person exhibiting a compulsive, chronic, physiological or psychological need for a habit-forming substance, behavior, or activity. Okay? All right. So, pro, in favor that we are all addicts. Here we go. Everyone is an addict to some extent, whether to substances such as drugs or alcohol, or to behaviors such as technology or work. Addiction is a complex, multifaceted issue that affects people from all walks of life, and acknowledging that everyone has the potential for addiction can reduce the stigma associated with addiction and encourage empathy and understanding for those struggling with addiction. And I think those are all really great points. I know because I wrote that this morning. So, con, in disagreeing with that statement. Not everyone is an addict, and suggesting that everyone is can be harmful and a reductionist view of addiction. Addiction is a serious and complex issue that can have a significant impact on a person's physical and mental health, relationships, and overall quality of life. It is not helpful to trivialize addiction by suggesting that everyone is affected in the same way. Individuals have to make conscious and healthy choices in their lives. Or additionally, suggesting that everyone is an addict can also take away from the responsibility that individuals have to make conscious and healthy decisions in their lives. So you would agree with that statement, right, Natch? Do you think there is a stigma to addiction?
Well, to some addictions, yeah. Mm-hmm. Drugs, for example.
Yeah. Well, look. As I explained at the top of the show, I have a very kind of contentious relationship with alcohol. Now, I do drink. But I drink once in a blue moon. Like, you see me on the quiz nights at Vaughan. Usually I'll drink a lemonade. Occasionally I'll have a beer. So here's the thing: when I was going through my problems, I was young. I was like 20, 21, 22. I was maybe about. I think I was probably 30 years of age before I really got a good handle on it. But when I first had the problems, and I was at university at the time, although the problem stemmed back from before that. I was scheduled in with the college counselors, and they helped me through the struggles that I was having. And there was a stigma attached to it. And I felt stigmatized because of it. And one thing I've noticed about today is that addiction, or the idea of someone being an addict of something, or something, a substance, behavior, or activity, has been, to some degree, the stigma has been stripped away. It's been somewhat normalized. We recognize it. We recognize it as an illness rather than a weakness, because that was the thing. At least I perceived when I was having my problems, that people perceive that as weakness. Oh, you can't control your alcohol. Ooh. You know, and I have friends that have overcome problems with drugs, friends that sadly haven't, from back home in Bradford. And I'm curious to know how and why, as a society, we have managed to strip away that stigma. Because I think if I'd have launched that poll, "We are all addicts," 20 years ago, when I was having my problems, then the results would have been very, very different. Let's see what people are saying. Alone Strong, I am physically addicted to caffeine. In fact, I just put the tea kettle on moments before I started typing this answer on my smartphone. It's heating up right now. Addiction is a physiological state. By itself, it is neither bad nor good. What makes it bad or good is the impact it has on a person's behavior. Wow. Alone Strong is going to get a ProBoh approved.
ProBoh approved.
You guys are making some salient points. If you want to join in this discussion, don't forget twitch.tv/professional bohemian. Min says, where do you draw the line between passion, obsession, and addiction? An addiction revolves physical reaction. I think that involves physical reaction when you're cut from whatever you're addicted to. Here's the thing, like this has been on my mind, and this is a topic that we're discussing today, because when I was stuck at home on sick leave, I went to a dark place in my mind. You know what I mean? I'm the kind of person that doesn't leave myself too much time to do too much thinking. And whenever I go to that dark place, I feel myself thinking, wow, I could have a drink right now. That would be nice. And also, it's St. Patrick's Day. Sorry to ruin it for everyone. So it's interesting to me. It's an interesting topic, because one of the one thing, other than drink, the one thing that I really wanted to do through all that time was spend some time in front of a microphone with my friends online, to do my show, to scratch my showman itch. Does that make sense, Natch? Is that an addiction? Is that passion? Is that obsession? What is that? Where do we draw the line? That's a great question from Min. Let's give him a ProBoh approved too.
ProBoh approved.
Here's the thing. Turn your smartphone off for a month. Would that be easy for you? Would that be hard? Are you one of the two? Like, only a few people voted no. I would be curious to know if those people could live for a month without their smartphone. If they could cut the cable and turn away from the TV for a year. You know? We tend to think about addiction in terms of substances, or even behaviors, or even actions like gambling. And we tend to look outwards and never self-reflect within ourselves about the things that we become dependent on, like mobile phones, shopping, even chocolate. To some degree, I would argue that, yeah, we are all addicts. But I recognize that making that statement is a very reductionist view of addiction itself. And for those struggling with addiction right now, that might be painful to hear that statement, because it is so difficult to get a control over a behavior or substance that is currently guiding your life. Yeah, fascinating subject, addiction, and one that we should probably talk about a lot more as a society. But until that stigma about addiction is fully cleared, how do we do that? How do we do that? Yeah, addiction. We're all addicted. Like right now, would I consider myself addicted to performing on the radio? Would I consider myself addicted to my mobile phone? I don't know. I would say I'm passionate for the radio and maybe a little addicted to my mobile phone. Who knows? I don't know. I'll tell you who does know, guys. Are we all addicts? I am going to post a poll in the chat and you guys are going to tell me. and that will be the final word on this subject. Guys, thank you so much for rolling up today at 8:30 in the morning to join me on the ProBoh Show. I will post the poll. We'll get the results at the end of this short commercial break. Guys, so many things you could have been doing today. Instead of doing those things, you are here with me, and it means the absolute world. See you in a few minutes. Hey guys, if you'd like to support the show, you can do so on Patreon. That's patreon.com/professional bohemian. There you'll find VODs of the episodes as they are recorded live, blogs, vlogs, and behind-the-scenes content. If you'd like to watch the show live, you can do so on twitch.tv/professional bohemian, and you can participate in the polls we use in the show on Instagram @professional bohemian or Twitter @ProBoh, PROBOH. Okay, on with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ProBoh Show on this Friday. Oh my God, Natch! It's Friday! Dude, a long weekend this weekend, Natch. Do you have plans?
No.
Oh wow, you're gonna stay home. You're gonna watch House of the Dragon.
I wish,
Mandalorian.
but no, I don't think so. I will watch it in some Disney movies.
Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time with Andrea's kids. They've been coming over. I've been doing a bit of babysitting. I have seen more kids' movies in the last 2 weeks than I have ever seen in my life. I saw Puss in Boots 2. I haven't even seen Puss in Boots 1. You know the thing? It's actually a great movie. Dude, Antonio Banderas killing it as Puss in Boots. Dude, I watched Annie. Oh my God, that was painful. That was difficult to get through. The Little Orphan Annie. Oh. Yeah, anyway, how are we doing, guys? If you're just tuning in, what have you missed in the first part of the show? We've been talking. We spoke about scientists discovering an enzyme that can create electricity from air. Oh my God. A rise in fatalities due to mobile phones in cars. We spoke about The Mandalorian, but we moved off that very quickly because Natch doesn't watch TV. And then we went on to today's unpopular opinion, which was we are all addicts. Oof. Very heavy subject today, but a good one nevertheless. And remember, this is a place where you can express your ideas and thoughts without being judged, because the chief idiot here is me, and I'm the one that hosts the show. And I'm a big fan in thinking in terms of grey. As in most things in life, there is no black and white. There are only several shades of grey. And I'm definitely grey on this issue. As someone who's dealt with addiction myself personally, who's dealt with it as a friend and a partner to people who have struggled with addiction, and just a general member of society. I've suffered the stigma that existed 20 years ago, and I live in the world now with less stigma around addiction, and I think it's a fascinating subject. Okay, so let's see. I'll give you the results of the poll in a second. First of all, I wanted to read some comments. Let's see. JC had a great comment. JC said, if you spend 3 hours a day on your phone and you are 30, you'll spend over 4 years of your life only doing that. That's crazy. 4 years of your life only doing that. Let's see. Min says, it's also difficult to say to what extent you're depending on something. Yes, cutting off your phone completely would be hard, but not only because you can't check social media, watch YouTube, or play games. It's also hard when you cut off WhatsApp, by far the most reliable way to reach anyone, anywhere, or falls away. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I mean, the mobile phone is an interesting subject, right? Because if you cut yourself off from your mobile phone, which I think is one of society's number one addictions, if I'm not wrong, to technology, to mobile phone, to being connected. If you cut yourself off from your mobile phone, you're not only dealing with some degree of of a need to interact with that device. You're actually cutting yourself off from other people, from communicating with a huge swath of people. So yeah, it's a complex issue. But if you're putting in hours a day on the phone, or you can help yourself from checking it while driving, or you can't help yourself from checking it while driving, you're addicted. Yeah, interesting. It's interesting to know where to draw the line on how many hours a day does that mean? I mean, I'm a guy who conducts a lot of business through WhatsApp. I speak to all the locutores, I speak to Natch, I speak to Tino, I speak to Marta, I do it all through WhatsApp. So I spend in my working day maybe an hour a day only writing messages on WhatsApp, but it's for a purpose. But then when I go home, I'll spend an hour doom scrolling TikTok. That's not healthy either. So where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? Here's a great comment. Get the ProBoh approved coming. Robert Palmer. Do you know Robert Palmer, Natch?
No.
Sadly suffered from an addiction. Robert Palmer was so addicted to love, might as well face it, I'm addicted to love, that he sang it all around the world, and we still are feeling his addiction. ProBoh approved.
ProBoh approved.
Thoughts and prayers to Robert Palmer. Time for those kids to watch The Boys, and welcome to the real world. There is a new season of I'm not even going to ask Natch if he's watched The Boys. I know he hasn't. Have you watched The Boys, Natch?
Yes, I have.
Oh!
I think I'm up to date.
I think the new season's coming out soon. Eh?
I will see it. Yeah, definitely.
But not House of the Dragon. I'm hurt. So yeah, so addiction. So yeah, a back and forth. It's a complex issue. Thank you guys for taking it so seriously. Let's take a look at the results of the poll. Natch, can I get a drum roll? So I asked our friends these questions. Are we all addicted? And 100% of you said, yes, we are. To some degree. I'm not going to pretend that I got over my dependency to alcohol and then, walked free. This is my third coffee today. I've only been conscious for 3 hours. It's like a coffee an hour. I smoke cigarettes. In some degree, we're all addicted to something. There's something we depend on. But one of the weird things about addiction, speaking from experience, personal experience, having overcome it, is that you don't really realize there's a problem. That's why they say when you're in groups that help you overcome these problems, is the first step is acknowledging that you have a problem. Anyway, an interesting, complex subject, guys. I thank you so much for your participation in today's unpopular opinion. Guys, you rock. On that note, let's go to 100 humans. Oh my God, friends, it was a long walk to work. And it was a long metro ride to work, Natch. And on that metro ride, I asked 100 humans. It was easy because they were all about 3 feet away from me. I asked them where would be the least romantic place to propose. I asked 100 humans where would be the least romantic place to propose. Propose, how do you say that in Spanish? To propose marriage.
Yeah, pedir matrimonio, pedir la mano.
I'm not looking for an event, I'm looking for a place. A place. Like not a funeral, you know what I mean? Rather a church, So what would be the worst or the least romantic place to propose. I asked them that question. They gave me their answers. I have the 7 most popular answers right here. Your job, my friends, in the chat is to identify the top 7 answers. Let's start. Woo! I think we're going to do the usual. We're going to go to Mr. Natch. Natch, what do you think?
Maybe at work.
At work? That would be terrible, wouldn't it? I don't know. It depends, because maybe in your mind you'd think it's a big romantic gesture in the canteen during lunch break. At work. Natch says at work. No one has said that in the chat so far. But at work. Is it there? Yes, it is, Natch. Well done. The man is on fire today, overcome his flu, and he just come back on fire. It's there. Natch is the 6th most popular answer, with 6 of 100 humans saying at work. Very good. All right, let's go. Let's take a look at the chat. Min says a garbage dump. A garbage dump. A dump where we put, like, when you empty your bin, all those bins collectively get emptied somewhere else. There. That would be the least romantic place to propose. Is it there? It's not there. It's not there. Oh. Okay, JC says a public bathroom. Number 1. Well, it depends on your sexual orientation, but maybe you are sharing the same bathroom. In which case, perfect. All right. Is it a bathroom there? Urs said bathroom too. A bathroom. Is bathroom there? Restroom, they would say in the US. I don't know why. You don't go there to rest. Or whatever. All right. Is it there? Yes, it is! Well done. JC and Urs both said bathroom or restroom. Even though you don't rest. It's there with 43 of the 100 humans. It's the number 1 answer. Wow. You guys killing it today. Number 1, bathroom. Okay, you've got 2 of the 7. We've got 5 left. Let's see. I see a crematorium. Jeez. Min is in a dark place to say it today. He said crematorium and graveyard. Least romantic place. Dude. After everybody's... Have you watched Wednesday, Natch?
No.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you don't even know the viral TikTok dance.
Yes,
okay.
I know.
So everyone's a goth now. Maybe proposing marriage in a funeral or at a graveyard or in a crematorium. Maybe that's a thing now. Let's see. What did the 100 humans say? Least romantic place to propose, crematorium, graveyard. It's not there. Not there. Okay, Min says, at a bar. At a bar. In un pub. In a bar. The least romantic place to propose. Is it there? Yes, it is! Well done, Min! Finally off the board. There we go. So Min, with our number 2 answer, a bar. 17 of 100 humans said a bar. Let's see. Rob, there is something that rests. La vieja. I can't pronounce that word. I don't know what it is.
Vejiga.
Vejiga, yeah, what's that?
Mm-hmm.
What does vejiga mean?
I don't know the name in English. Is where your urine like deposit until you let it go.
Oh, bridge Natch, you crack me up, man. All right, here we go. 100 people aren't willing to be realistic, says Min. I don't know, guys, don't blame me. Blame the 100 humans. Okay. Urs says, at a garage. It's a garage, or I guess a parking lot garage, something like that. Is it there? No, it's not. Sorry. Oh, I like that answer, and it wasn't there. Min says, the bladder, says Urs, bladder, thank you. Oh, vejiga, bladder. Nice. At a World War II memorial. At a least romantic place to propose, a World War II memorial. Is it there? No, it's not. Oh. Okay, I can see I'm going to have to give you guys... Oh, JC says, at the cinema. I would rather see someone proposing than other things I've seen at cinema. She's not watching the movie. Anyway, at the cinema, is it there? No, it's not. Not there. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to give you a clue. We've had that answer. Ours has just said cemetery. We've had that and it wasn't there. Okay, I'm going to give you some clues. Okay, Min said earlier, place with tons of people walking around. I would say that covers one of the answers. I'd say that covers one of the answers. But that's not the clue I'm going to give you. Okay, I'm going to give you this number 7. This is a place where people go to increase their stamina and overall strength. Okay? That is the main focus of this particular building. Okay? You go there maybe for an hour, a day, a week, a year, if you mean. To go to increase your strength, get healthy, especially when you're my age. Okay, Natch, help him out. What do you think it is?
A gym?
A gym, Natch. Yes, you're right. Number 7. 7th most popular answer with 5 of the 100 humans. Alone Strong says hospital. We also have stadium. Neither of those are there. Neither of those are there. Okay, Natch identified number 6. Okay. 5th most popular answer. Okay, here we go. 5th most popular answer. This is like a church of consumerism. It's normally a place where it's a big building with lots of shops inside. Sometimes it's more than one level. Sometimes there are places there to eat as well. What am I talking about? What am I talking about here? So it's a big, big building with many, many shops inside. Usually more than one level. Sometimes they have an area where all the food and restaurants can be found. You know, in American movies, it's where teenagers hang out. Alone Strong, I think, has it here. Let's see. It's also called a rest gym, says JC. Okay. Yes, the bladder is addicted to remind us what it is really as we're getting old, damn it, yeah. It's true. I drink a thimble full of water. I need to go to the bathroom nowadays. Okay, anyway. Xanadu, says Alone Strong. Xanadu. If I'm not mistaken, Natch, that is a big shopping centre, right? Or as they would say in America, a mall. Alone Strong. Has he gotten it right? Yes, he has. 5th most popular answer. 2 more to go. All right. Let's go for number 4 here. Okay. These are malls, says Bon Twyman. Well done, well done. Okay, these places. This is the 4th most popular answer. These places are designed to give you inexpensive food served quickly. You know? They usually have a mascot, whether the mascot be wearing a crown or a red nose. But it's a type of restaurant. You know, usually they deliver as well. But what kind of restaurant am I talking about? That would be the most unromantic place to propose. Usually these kinds of restaurants have an area for kids as well. I think Natch knows where I'm going with this. What do you think, Natch?
Fast food restaurant.
Fast food restaurant, 4th most popular answer. Oh, man, I'm going to be sad when the show finishes today. I'm having too good a time. This is illegal to be having this much fun at work. Okay, last one. The 3rd most popular answer. Alone Strong said KFC. Dude, I had a KFC last night. I'm not even ashamed to admit it. It was delicious. The chicken dippers. All right, here we go. Last place. This would be awkward. Not only would it be unromantic place to propose. It would also be quite awkward, Natch, because you have to be very, very quiet in this place. There is a place, a public setting, where it is expected that you are very, very quiet. Why? Usually because people are reading or studying. Okay. What do you think, friends? I'm not going to hassle Natch here. I want you guys to give me the answer. This is the third most popular answer. Oh, Alone Strong, The Bridge. They both say a library. A library. Is it there? Yes, it is. All right, let's go through the list. I asked 100 people, 100 humans, sorry, my bad. I asked 100 humans where would be the least romantic place to propose. In 7th place, in position number, 7. With 5 of 100 humans, we had a gym. A gym, un gimnasio. A gym, good pronunciation. Thanks, Natch. I've only been here like over 15 years. Let's encourage me to learn Spanish at this point in my life. Okay, in position number 6 was at work. At work, well done, Nat, you got that one. At work with 6 of 100 humans. In position number 5, we had a mall or a shopping centre, Xanadu. Being very specific there, Alone Strong. In position number 4, we had a fast food restaurant with 9 of 100 humans saying that. In position number 3, congratulations to Bridge and Alone Strong there with library. Would be a very unromantic place to propose. In position number 2, with Min, with the answer for this one, a bar, un paf, with 17 of 100 humans saying that. And finally, position number 1. Sorry, my bad. I'm out of practice, Natch. Was a bathroom, restroom. Well done to Urs and JC. Oh my God. Killing it. You guys are killing it. All right, there you go. Okay, let's go to complete the news.
Complete the news!
All right, my friends, here we go. It's complete the news time. This is very easy. If you are one of the many people who are watching the show live right now and you feel nervous about typing in the chat, this is your moment, because all you have to write is A, B, or C. Okay? This is how this works. I give you a news headline, un titular, with some important information missing. I give you 3 options, and you tell me which option you think is correct. I don't know if we have time for both articles today, so we'll do the first one and maybe save the next one for Monday. Okay. Here we go. Blank announces their 2024 presidential bid. Presidential bid means their intention to run for the president of the United States of America, to be in the race to become the next president of the United States. So Blank announces their 2024 presidential bid. Is it A, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? A, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, famous American wrestler and actor. Well, actor, entre comillas. He's there, you know, he appears. Okay, B, Tiger King. The Tiger King, better known as Joe Exotic, his real name, Joseph Maldonado Passage. Joseph Passage, better known as Joe Exotic. Okay, if you've ever seen, have you seen Tiger King?
No. Ximena told me about this thing a few days ago. Yeah.
It's crazy. Crazy. Or is it C, O.J. Simpson? So Blank, I'm sure you all know O.J. Simpson, very controversial figure, very famous in early in his career, famous sports figure, then became immensely famous for being... for winning a case. There was a case brought against him for murdering his wife. He won. Public opinion says that he probably did it. Very controversial figure. Okay, so is it A, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, B, Joe Exotic, aka Tiger King, or C, O.J. Simpson? A, B, or C? Oof, it's a tough one, Natch. What do you think?
Maybe O.J. Simpson?
You think O.J. Simpson running for the president?
All the answers are weird.
Yeah. Okay, so O.J. Simpson, you know what? The audience seems to agree. Right now, 66% of people agree with you. They say C. I will salute JC for being the only person to say B, Tiger King. Everyone else thinks O.J. Simpson. All right. Okay, Natch, I think we're ready to reveal the answer. Tiger King announces his 2024 presidential bid. What is he thinking? He's currently in prison. Well done to JC. He was the only person to get that right. JC, we salute you. Can we get him a little yeah? Oh, Natch, sorry. Okay, here we go. So this is from The Hill. Again, a very a renowned publication, a US publication. Okay, so here we go. The Tiger King is throwing his hat in the ring. When we say to throw our hat in the ring, we mean like he wants to join the competition, the race for president of the United States. Joe Exotic is currently serving a 21-year federal sentence after being convicted on multiple charges. He said he isn't going to let that stop him from running for the nation's top office. Guys, this is a really interesting article. Again, I will post the link in my Patreon. You can find me on Patreon, Professional Bohemian. Oh my God, guys, what have you missed today? You've missed a ton of news. We had a brilliant unpopular opinion about addiction. Then we moved on to 100 humans being unromantic. And we've just heard about Joe Exotic possibly, well, at least running for president of the United States. If Donald Trump can win, I'll believe anything. All right then, my friends, guys, I have had such an amazing morning. Thank you so much for being here. All those of you who watched me live, I'll be back on Monday, even though it's a bank holiday. Don't worry, I'll be doing the show from home. Guys, a lot of things you could be doing today. Instead of doing those things, you're here with me, and it means the world. I will see you after the weekend.